Okay, I do believe we are live. Hello, hello. I'm live now, ready to go. Everyone, how are we doing today? How are we doing today? I'm live. Here we are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Republic City Discord. Republic City Discord server event hosted by Avatar Liger, Jimbo, and Ray. My name is Avatar Liger, aka Liger. I'm here to introduce everybody today as well as I can. We're here to host a couple events. I believe it is Red Lotus Night, aka Team White Lotus, my team, versus the enemy team, which is Red Lotus, led by Princess Azula, aka Vixel, who I'll introduce soon. Ray and Jimbo, aka the Insane Ray and Jimbo J, will be hosting the event today as they are commentators and shoutcasters. Not much else to say. I'll pass it over now to Ray and Jimbo, where they'll explain how things will run. Ray, Jimbo, you here?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Okay, wonderful. All right, I'll leave it up to you guys. Don't kill my stream. May the best win. Everybody pass the stream around to your friends. It's going to be an intense night. We'll try to keep on schedule. We are a bit running behind time, but as I like to say, it's better to be late than better to not show up. Okay, so we'll be beginning Overwatch. Ray, you know what to do, pulling the captains, all that stuff, okay? All right.
Alrighty.
Thank you very much, Avatar
Pass that
Liger.
back, so- Yeah.
Anyways, welcome everybody. Apologies for the delay. I am Fire Lord Jimbo, leader of the Fire Nation, and here with me, as you know, is
Ray. It's Ray.
Ray.
It's me.
Yes.
We're chilling.
Yes. And as you know, we're going to be shoutcasting for the events, starting with an 6v6 Overwatch match. It's going to be a best of 5 games, and then followed by one long game of League, best one out of one, obviously. And then after that, we're gonna do a little Avatar trivia, where you all.
Pete.
Hold on, I forgot.
Yeah, it's just a trivia,
gonna
you
tell
know?
me
You
out
got
here.
15 questions.
I had to find. I had to find
you
the
gotta
thing.
find the thing. It's no worries. You got 15 questions, and whoever has the most score by the end of 15 questions wins. There will be a tiebreaker if, by chance there is a tie. Then after that, we got some Rocket League action. But right now,
Yes,
we got
yes,
some
we do.
Overwatch.
Yes, so here we go. If you're gonna direct your attention over to the screen, we're gonna get a look into our custom night, get a look at our teams.
Oh, yeah. And on the White Lotus side, we got Mr. Griffin, Mr. Zant, Miss Iski, Liger himself, Titan, and Sue, or Shelby. Do you want to introduce the Red Lotus?
And on the Red Lotus. And facing off against the Avatar on the Red Lotus side, we have King Derp, Zeph, your pal Codine seems to be the one, Dusty Laptop, and Perky Pylon, aka Earth King Nylon.
And those are the two teams. Let's see. Who are the captains of the two teams? I'm assuming Liger is one of the captains, because he is the Avatar. Who's captaining on the side of the Red Lotus?
Seems we have Nylon speaking for the Red Lotus, and who will be speaking for the White Lotus, who I assume it's going to be Liger, obviously.
Yeah?
Yes, I will
Alright.
be. I'm here, ready to
Going
go.
to drag Mr. Nylon in for some smack talk action. Hello, Mr. Nylon.
Greetings.
So, how we're gonna pick the first map is we're gonna do a good old coin toss. Since this is Liger's event, we'll have him choose heads or tails. Mr. Liger, would you want heads or tails?
I choose
Alright,
tails.
so what we get here, it's heads. So, Mr. Nylon, what map would you like?
Are we doing like slices of maps? Like, am I picking a part of like Ilios, for example?
No, it'll be just like a regular
full
like a
map.
comp map.
We are going to start with Lijiang Tower.
Lijiang Tower.
Good pick.
Good pick. We got some control action going on. Is there anything you guys would like to say to each other before the match starts?
Ladies first.
Oh,
Just
I'm a
kidding.
humble Earth King, Mr. Liger, but I will destroy you.
Best of luck to you. Red Lotus scum.
Good luck, you'll need it.
Oh, all right. And there it is.
That's about as aggressive as I've seen passive aggressive speak.
Of course. Now go back to your respective corners and we'll get this game underway. Once I get the G, we will go ahead and start the game. Oh, but what do you think about the Lijiang Tower choice, Mr. Jimbo?
I think it's a great control point map. I do see a lot. Hopefully, one of these sides has. I see Griffin plays a lot of Hammond, and I know that is a great Hammond map. So I wonder if White Lotus might take this. But again, we'll never know. We'll never know. But we'll find out right now.
Should be interesting. I'm kind of looking forward to this. I kind of want to see the lineups here because I don't know what people are gonna play.
I'd like to give a shout out to Fulce for subscribing with a tier 1 sub. Welcome, Fulce.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Fulce. Liger appreciates it, I'm sure. I don't know what he calls. I don't know what he calls. I guess he's Republic City, yeah. It's his little sub club.
Republic City offers its welcomes. Republic City welcomes you.
Alright, let's see. We got Liger Classic on the Rhine, Titan on his staple Hanzo. We got Sue Shelby on the Diva, and then Iski and Zant on the Pharmacy, and then Griffin on his Lucio. Haven't seen Griffin on Lucio for quite some time.
Yeah, it seems White Lotus is playing it safe with their picks pretty much. 2 healers, Liger on tank, obviously, and of course, Titan on Hanzo. As we know, Titan is a threatening Hanzo main.
Let's go start off our spectating with the man himself, Mr. Liger. We'll see how they want to play this. It appears they're all going to go on point right away, on the point of Lotus. Liger going for an aggressive charge. Got a smack on Mr. Zephyr. This is interesting. We got the Pharmacy battle and Ryan individual battles. Liger gets pinned. Seems low though. Seems goes down to Iski. Liger misses charge. Got the res off on Seems.
Yeah, both teams picking a Fire Mercy. This is gonna be an interesting fight to say the least.
Titan, huge 3K. Dusty able to pick off Sam, but unfortunately it's not gonna be enough.
Oh, but of course, White Lotus takes the first point. Cody and Dusty just barely make it out, but they are being pursued by Iski, who is a formidable Pharah.
This is interesting. Got the Pharmacy battles and the Rhine battles. Zant getting caught off by Zeph on the side there. Zeph unable to connect to the kill. Iski battling Dusty over the middle right now without their mercies. Titan gets a huge 2K. Cody gets the res off on King Dirt. Dusty gets a pick on Titan, that's huge. Iski gets a double direct impact on Dusty. Dusty goes down. And the res off on Titan. Here comes the dragons from Titan. Splits the team. Seems charges right into the dragon, unfortunately. Liger goes with the hammer down onto Nylon. Unfortunately, only connects on one.
But it's overtaken by Zeph.
Zeph takes out Titan. Liger's purple goes down. 2 support ults on the side of Red Lotus here. Let's get into the action. We got Cody ulting. Able to give out those heals. It looks like White Lotus is going down here. Griffin ults when it's just the 2 supports. I don't know about that ult. He's buying time. Zant able to get the res off on Shelby. Shelby gets the mech.
And they're both able to escape except for Diva, who is caught in solo grab. Yes.
Time. Seems gets a 2-man hammer. Able to take them both out. Griffin's the only one left here. Iski's able to poke. Unable to really get anything done there, but it was a good stall.
Amazing. But the Red Lotus do take the point back from the White Lotus.
Zeph and Iski battling it out. Iski misses her rockets, gets tagged by the Ana. Zeph dives, gets the kill. Dusty poking into that.
I gotta say they are going to need some hit scan superiority if they do want to take care of Iski.
Oh, Zeph going in for a very deep blade. Able to connect on Titan. That's about it, but it gets a pick. Stalls that push nonetheless. Oh, Zach gets the res off. And here we go. Here comes the push from the White Lotus. Seem to be going out this side here. Iski gets that nice E into the ult. Gets 2. Gets both supports. Zeph takes him down.
very lucrative ult usage from Iski.
White Lotus being able to group up, getting on point. We got 2 people on the outside, though. They're split off from the team. Titan goes down. Griffin's harassing Seams. Zant gets the res. Or not the res, sorry. The ult off. Flagger takes out Nylon. Griffin takes out Seams. Griffin bullies Seams out in the courtyard. Zeph is the only one on point. Zant able to kill Dusty. Zeph, the only one on point, just buying time. Cody res
Seams, and it just seems to be a single tank and 2 supports. Is all Red Lotus has at the moment. They just. I suggest they probably wait for the rest of their team, but
no time.
oh no,
They gotta go.
Taken out by Iski.
Let's go take a look at the dueling Pharah action. We got a hammer. Dusty. Gets taken out by Titan. Let's check out Titan here. He's able to get the kill on Zeph. Missing all the storm arrows, unfortunately. He's able to take out Seams. Nice shot on Derp.
Outnumbered. Cody jumps
Nice.
in.
Oh.
1 by 1. Oh,
Big
pretty
ult.
with a grab, but it keeps them on point, and they are eliminated. At last, White Lotus takes the first game. Remember, this is what best 3 games out of 5. So
take the
hopefully,
first round.
Red Lotus. This is not a runaway just yet. Not a runaway.
It's good fights there. Good fights there. I just think Red Lotus got a little split there towards the end of the game, and they weren't able to regroup and take it. Titan going huge there on that Hanzo against like a big 3K at the end. Nylon got a nice grab, and unfortunately everyone was dead. Wasn't able to capitalize on it. But you know, this is a new round. Anything can happen. Let's see. Any changes on the supports?
Red Lotus switching up their supports. Yeah, King Derp on Zen, your pal Codeine on Moira.
Nylon on that Zarya. He switched off that. I don't even know what he's playing before. I thought he was playing Monkey or Hog. But he wasn't. Because I always see him on Hog. Alright, here we go. First engagements. Looks like Red Lotus going right down middle. Titan peeking and prodding at Dusty in the air. Ooh. Iski lands a hit. Oh, he got McCree behind him. Zeph goes behind.
But oh! Very meaty, very lucrative charge.
Looks like we got 2 picks on the side of the White Lotus. Able to get Zeph.
Zeph outnumbered, taken out by Sir Dr. Titan.
Flagger go for the charge. They clang. Seams goes down. Iski, meanwhile, getting a pick on King Derp. And it looks like Red Lotus are going to be forced to retreat here. I like the retreat. I like the regroup. Titan overextending a bit. Could potentially go down. He's good.
White Lotus with the impressive hold there.
Iski choosing to stay up top there. Smart move. Waiting for them to come in. Looks like Zeph's going to try to go on the high ground. Get a sneaky play there. If he's able to take out Iski. Oh no, he's not going up top. Okay, if he's able to take out Iski and get an ult from up there, it could have been huge. We got an ult coming out from Zant. Just keep him alive. Maybe do some damage. Griffin's in the backline harassing his Brigitte. Shelby able to get a kill on the Zeph.
Of course, Zeph's taken out by Shelby.
Seems get a nice. Oh, I thought it was going to connect. Didn't connect on Liger. Liger goes down. Iski takes out Dusty in the sky. Titan able to take down Seams, but gets taken out by King Derp. King Derp goes with the ult, trying to stay alive. Unfortunately, he's the only one on his team. He has to use it to get out of there.
Seems like an escape ult. I gotta say, White Lotus is holding this point pretty well. It is not looking good for Red Lotus, but again, it is still pretty early in the match. Still a runaway.
Unable to connect on anything. Zeph with the ult. Able to connect on Iski. Titan with the dragons.
It is just ults galore.
Gets 2 kills.
But,
Zeph able to take out Titan. This is big. We got numbers. We got numbers on point. Nice charge from Seams. Shelby gets demexed. And then we got Zant and Shelby on the point right now. Only a Moira and a Baby Diva. Zant goes down in the end.
Shelby
goes down. Liger comes in for the contest. Clangs.
Oh no, Liger comes in. Oh.
Liger's going to go down here, but he bought his team a little time.
The rest of Red Lotus.
Alright, let's take a look at the ults here. White Lotus has 4 ults. And only 3 ults up on the side of the Red Lotus, but they have the grab. It's a huge ult. They also have defensive ult from King Derp. Unless he gets taken out here. He's low. He has to pop the ult. Zeph able to take out Griff, though. Huge charge from Seams. Oh, big hammer from Seams. Cancels Zant's ult. Gets 3 in the back. And they're just picking him apart. Beautiful hammer from Seams. We got Iski contesting in the back line. Unfortunately, she's not going to be able to do much. She's the only one left. But what a beautiful shatter from Seams. Canceling the Moira ult and getting 3 caught in it.
Beautiful shatter and great hold on the Red Lotus as White Lotus starts to descend upon their enemies once more. They seem to have grouped up, so hopefully they can push through.
Let's take a look at the ults again here. We got Titan almost at his, so that almost brings to 4 ults on the side of the White Lotus. Red Lotus almost got 3 with Zeph. Cody's quickly racking up hers though. But Red Lotus has still got that big grab. Big grab. Zant, he's taken out by Dusty.
Taking left as Liger's been just baiting.
Titan goes down by Seems.
Nylons.
Seems finally goes down to Shelby. We got some big fights going on in here. Dusty takes out Griffin. Iski might be able to take out King Derp here. But Red Lotus.
So far it has just been shot to shot for shot. My guy for your guy, everything eye for an eye, everything. But Red Lotus still has the hold.
Yes, they were able to buy a lot of time here. Actually, they just took him over entirely. They got the time. They got a hammer. Liger gets a hammer, charges into the dragon. Zeph goes from the.
But
Zeph goes with a huge ult!
Just
Huge
saved
ult from up
everybody.
top by Zeph!
Oh! Zeph with the Deadeye.
Huge ult from Zeph. On top of that, Dusty also ulted Red Lotus. Huge ults coming out from the Red Lotus that round. It was insane.
And Red Lotus takes round 2. So yes, they are 1-1. This is heating up.
We have a
ladies and
game,
gentlemen.
ladies and gentlemen. Huge play by I think Griff. I forgot whoever was playing Brigitte. I think it was Griffin. Yeah, it was Griffin.
Of course, Brigitte is always a powerhouse, but then of course it was all in the ults, the ults, the ults, the ults.
Beautiful ults. The big turnaround there was Team's able to get that 3-man shatter, just kind of razzled them up a bit, wasted Zant's ult, really gave them the momentum that they needed to continue out that round. They still didn't even use Grav at the end of that. They had another huge ult just in case. But Zeph gets the huge play there. Liger was going for the shield.
So Red Lotus for the most part staying the same, except for Zeph going on Widow. Now we all know how much of a threat Zeph on Widow can be.
And it looks like they're gonna meet on the right side here, everybody. Bunching up. Shelby eating the fire strike. We got the Pharah action. Gets hooked but breaks, unfortunately. And it looks like White Lotus is gonna retreat back to the point here.
Meanwhile, if you pay attention over here, Zeph is just sneaking around. While they have their attention on the right, Zeph sneaks around to the left and just starts aiming at them.
Griffin able to take out Dusty. Griffin a formidable diva. Zeph unable to connect. Gets the shot off on Titan. Gets tagged himself. Ooh. Titan gets taken out by King Derp from behind. Going for the res. Ooh, unable to pick off the res because Iski comes in and takes him out. Zant gets the res off on Shelby. Derp jumps off the map to prevent ult charge. Take a look at King Derp Zen right here. We got Cody is the only one with the ult right now. Zant might get his. Griffin's close. Titan's actually very close as well. Derp's pretty far away from his team.
Seems a little close to the edge, actually.
Nylon gets the hook off on Liger. Griffin gets a pick off on Seams though.
Much to his demise.
Derp going for the flank as Zen. Derp and Zeph going around the outside. Zeph having a Hanzo battle against Titan. Titan shoots the dragon, unable to connect on anything. They're getting dove by the entire team now. That's what they get for sneaking around too much. Look at Liger. Ooh, blocks the hook. It was close. Iski was down for the side of the White Lotus, but I think Red Lotus is gonna have to regroup here.
White Lotus
Nice
with a hold
playing.
here, but
Huge ult from Seams, unable to connect though.
Ult.
Huge ult push from the side of Red Lotus. Are they gonna be able to capitalize it? Looks like it. They're up 1 right now. Titan able to get a pick off on Dusty though. Titan getting a lot of ult charge off of this. And Iski goes with the ult, able to connect on Cody. That's both supports down on the side of the Red Lotus. Seems goes in with the card.
Oh, unfortunately, that last push was not enough for the Red Lotus to help take that point away from the White Lotus.
Contest. They got overtime. Is anyone gonna be able to contest?
We need a
Nylon's
miracle
on
here,
point,
folks.
so is Dusty. Let's see what they can do. Nylon goes with the ult, unable to connect anything. Dusty gets taken out by Shelby, and Griffin takes care of Nylon. Zeph managed to sneak onto the point. We got a clusterfuck going on right now.
Yeah, one by one, Red Lotus is peeking in and out. Luckily, they have Winston, who's pretty good on dives, pretty good at jumping in and out of the
First
action.
was not enough.
But unfortunately, it was not enough as a White Lotus takes round 2.
And that's the first game, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Titan getting play of the game. Let's see.
Well played from both sides, but White Lotus just had the better holds, had better just team coordination.
Titan went big on this.
Of course,
That was a big 4K right there. Nothing they can't come back from. Nothing to be ashamed of. It went 2-1. And everyone giving that support love to Sant. 2 people didn't vote though. Feels bad, man. Alright, and we'll bring it back to the lobby.
now this does mean that the Red Lotus does pick the next map.
So losers pick next map. We'll see what the Red Lotus got.
What are your thoughts on the match so far, Ray?
Matches are pretty good. I was kind of worried that, you know, one side or the other would have been a complete stomp, but it seems to be pretty even. I mean, like I said, it did go 2-1. There was a lot of good play from both sides. I think that, you know, Titan going big on the White Lotus is important, but I think Red Lotus there had more coordinated ult pushes, if that makes sense. So like, seems on the second round able to counter the White Lotus ults. And then as soon as the next push comes around, they had a bunch of coordinated team ults coming through the Red Lotus. Yeah, they used both both DPS ults, but you only can look one way, right? And then they were able to capitalize on that and got like 5 kills with 2 of their ults, and it was enough to stall it for the rest of the game.
Yes, I agree with you. Red Lotus is really powerful with their ult usage and ult coordination. However, what White Lotus has is the powerhouse duo that is Titan and Iski. Titan taking things on the ground, Iski raining terror from above. They are as we saw them in the exhibition matches last week, both of them helped bring the Earth team to victory.
Thank you everybody for all the follows. Aaron Goodwin and Lord, thanks for the follows. I'm sure Liger appreciates it. We all appreciate it. And it looks like the next map's going to be Nepal, another control point. So we're showing that control point favoritism. All right, looks like we're ready. So let's get into the game here. And I'm looking at chat. Yes, I'm not saying they're carried by Titan. I'm just saying Titan is an extraordinarily good player. And you gotta give credit where it's due. Like you saw there.
Yes,
got 4K.
no favoritism here.
He was able to get those picks. Iski was able to out duo the Pharah on that map, on the first map there. It's definitely not a sweep either way. So, have some good games.
Yes, this particular map, this could be anyone's game, especially if everyone is picking who we think they're picking.
Let's see what we got here. We got Iski playing Pharah again, Titan on Hanzo. That never changes. Neither does Liger playing Ryan. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Griffin showing to pick his famous Hammond. I'm kind of curious to see how that works out.
Of course, this is a great map for Hammond. Giant control point, big pole in the middle, swinging around.
So what are your thoughts on picking another control point map? Do you think it's going to work out in the Red Lotus' favor this time around?
5, 4, 3.
It is hard to tell, just especially with this map in particular, just because there are so many points where your ults can just get cancelled, your ults can just get just dodged or missed or misused.
I agree. Let's see.
Griffin, of course, first to the point because he utilized the Wrecking Ball's immense and amazing mobility.
We got Zeph on the Tracer, being able to provide pressure to that back line. Everybody choosing to skirmish off the point for now.
White Lotus playing it safe.
Iski peeking around the outside, able to get some shots off, able to pick off Dusty there. Huge fire shot coming out from Liger, able to take out the teams. We got 2 down, 3 down on the sides of the Red Lotus. Iski going completely uncontested on this Pharah right now, be able to rain down from the heavens. Griffin able to pick up, clean up King Derp.
And this just goes to show, this just goes to show sometimes you gotta play off point for a bit just so you can claim the point
Yep,
later on.
able to get those picks. Iski being able to shoot those rockets, able to get some picks. Liger get the fire strike pick, and from there they could just clean up the rest of the team. Oh, Liger disconnected. Can I pause the game? Is there a pause function?
There is
What
actually.
button
yeah.
is it?
Go to lobby, I think. It should be near the invites.
Near the invites.
No, lobby.
Yeah, I'm showing the lobby. I don't see a pause button. I'm just gonna return to the lobby.
Unfortunately, we are returning because of due to technical difficulties. Liger was unable to be with us, so we're just gonna have to wait in the lobby, restart the game, and wait for Liger to see if to see how his internet's holding up.
Yeah, unfortunately, Liger disconnects there. Yeah, you have to enable pause in the settings, I think. Somewhere, I don't know. I'm gonna look it up real quick. DC to Liger. I think he should be back soon. He's still in Discord, so.
He's still in the game,
Sounds
too,
good.
but oh, here he is. Here he is.
It might not be the same map.
There we are. The avatar has
It's not the same
returned.
map.
100 years later.
It's not that bad. Apparently you have to bind the key, so let me see.
Of course, still Nepal, but slightly different map. But nevertheless, this control point still the same. Many different places to flank, dodge, and hide away. Makes you wonder if Griffin's still going to use, and he is still going to use Wrecking Ball. We're going to see how well that plays out in this map.
I can't find it. That's fine. It's not that bad.
Shift Control Plus.
Ah. It is Shift Control Plus. That's what I saw, that some people said didn't work. Should have tried it anyway. Someone said it was a thing you had to enable, but it works. Well, now we know. I see Curry. Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This map, I mean, all the maps on Nepal are good for Pharah, so I don't expect Iski to run anything other than Pharah on these maps. Sept bringing out the Mei for this map though. I'm interested in that. Iski and Liger first ones on point here, or out here. Everyone going up top. I don't know if that's a good idea. Iski's able to shoot rockets in there all day long. As soon as that shield goes down, it's gonna be tough. Zeph able to get up a wall charge coming through, unable to connect anything. King Derp able to pick off Iski though as a Hanzo. Impressive maneuver. Liger in the backline just swinging away his hammer. They're gonna be able to kill him.
Unfortunately, Liger was surrounded by a Red Lotus. Usual casual mistake on the right
Sand
side.
and Titan able to get picks off the Red Lotus. White Lotus goes in on the point though, able to get the cab. Griffin takes out King Derp. Seems charges in, gets taken out by Titan.
Capitalizes it.
Griffin chasing him around. Able to get the kill on Nylon. And there's one left. Cody gets taken out by Shelby.
Red Lotus again with the massive hold at the very start. Red Lotus scooping up. Of course, getting assaulted by Iski. Oh, taking up a King Derp. Of course, hit scan superiority will always help out with a really strong Pharah.
Liger got his ult up. See what he does with it here. Let's go and spectate Liger in his point of view here. Exchanging some fire strikes back and forth. Cody goes down, and that's huge because she has her ult. We got 3 ults up on the side of the White Lotus. Goes for the big hammer, able to connect on only one for some reason. And then gets taken out.
Oh, but of course, Zeph is saved from Liger's charge.
And
Unfortunately, he is outnumbered by both
down goes
Shelby
Sirius.
and Titan, of course.
And we got 5 ults up on the side of the White Lotus. Meanwhile, we only got about 3 up for Red Lotus right now. But they do have that grab, which is a huge ult. You could try to counter grab with Griff though. Alright, they got the ult coming out from Zant, giving them extra armor. And Griffin goes for the huge ult, catches 4 people, gets the charge through.
And the grab dragon right away, right at the start. Oh no, but Cody saves him with their ult.
Doesn't quite get the amount that they were hoping for. Iski able to take out Zeph. I don't think anybody's gonna be able to contest and capitalize on it. And yeah, it looks like that White Lotus will take the first round. Fortunately, that the Red Lotus were not able to capitalize on their ults.
Yes, it is unfortunate indeed. And as we said before, this was definitely a great Pharah map. As we saw, Iski just raining down hard on everybody. Got some switches going on. Griffin going Roadhog. Liger going off of Reinhardt for once. He is being Orisa,
5, 4,
potentially due to the map choice and the features of this map.
1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Over here we got Cody and Zeph going Pharah Mercy.
Iski obviously going that Pharah again. The thing is though, Iski doesn't have the Mercy. We'll see if she's able to still win this pharmacy fight without it. Iski going straight for the Mercy.
Unfortunately, she is going straight for the Mercy, exactly.
Ooh, King Derp and Dusty Laptop able to get 2 picks on the side of the White Lotus. Iski able to get King Derp
Both
though.
Roadhogs going for the
Yep,
hooks.
big boops are coming out on this map too.
Again.
Zeph able to take out Iski.
Yes, map.
Griffin is the only one left along with Liger. Liger goes down and there goes Griffin. Griffin gets the hook off on Dusty, but gets taken out by Zephyr. Big plays. Let's take a look at Mr. Zephyr's Pharah. King Derp able to take out Titan there. And get a little
Yes,
overzealous.
the entire time they were being terrorized by a Pharah, and now they have one. Sometimes it just goes to show, sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire.
Here we go. White Lotus engagement. A little split off here. Big rocket.
Questionable shield placement by Liger.
Big rocket. Iski able to take out King Derp on the right side there. Iski up in the air now. Zeph going for the rockets here. Ulti coming out from Titan. Zeph gets 1 rocket, 2 rocket. Down goes Iski. Tries to boop him off. Almost gets the boop off.
Does not connect with anyone.
Ult from behind. King Derp able to connect on Titan. And it's just Moira on point right now. Gets taken out. And that's... Oh, Griffin makes it on the point. Griffin gets taken out of there.
And Red Lotus is able to secure their hold. Wow, this is looking good for the Red Lotus, actually. They're going to need this.
Zeph Pharah able to contest Iski's Pharah on this map. Like I said, he does have the Mercy to help him out in this. Little support switching up on the side of the White Lotus. See how this goes. King Derp able to take out King Titan. King Titan, hello? Sir Titan. But he gets taken out by Iski, a little overextended there. Zeph trying to get out. Gets caught. Taken out by Liger. And here comes the push from the White Lotus. Uh-oh. Dusty getting sectioned off there. Gets taken out by Griffin. Iski able to get free reign and gets Nylon going for the huge ult. Able to get Zan off the map. Iski gets the ult off. Nylon getting 2 huge kills with his ult. Derp able to take out Iski from her ult. Codeine tries to pop ult. Goes Battle Mercy. Nylon gets the hook off on Griffin. Cody gets the res, and it looks like this map is all Red Lotus. Not even a cap on the side of the White Lotus this round.
Yeah, I gotta say, unless they have a hit scan on their team, then Iski is the best defense against another Pharah. However, that other Pharah is going for Iski. Iski is going for the team, and it's just a matter of everybody's priorities just being all out of whack, all mixed up, all facing different directions.
Nylon landing on the ledge there.
Yeah, can we talk about that? I gotta say, that was a massive show of luck there. Nylon just landing on the ledge, pulling someone off, and then just walking safely onto the side.
Gets 2 big kills with his ult.
Round 3.
Let's see what we got here. We're back on the original map. Griffin on that Hammond again. Iski on that Pharah. Again, no mercy.
It seems Red Lotus is sticking with the Fair Mercy.
Yeah, Sept was really feeling it last round. He was putting in work. King Derp able to get those few picks, although it did cost him his life a few times. Titan taking some damage. He's off Hanzo on McCree this time for the hit scan. They realize that Zeph is a big problem here that they need to take care of. Zeph taking a lot of shots on the left side. Dusty able to take out Shelby, but Griffin takes out Dusty. Seam gets a charge off on Griffin. Zeph still able to pop shots over here on the left. Gets confronted by Titan. He's going to get taken out here by Titan. Titan gets a huge double kill on King Derp and Zeph. Iski, meanwhile, takes out the Mercy on the other side. Seems is just swinging for the fences, unable to get anything. Zant goes for the ult here. Kind of questionable. It's kind of a 1 point at this point in time. But it's alright. He'll get it back quick. Nylon by himself over on the right side. Going to get staggered pretty hard as he's not careful. They don't punish that. It was kind of a drop ball there. Nylon was off on his own. Could have potentially killed him there. Here we go, pushing up the right side. Liger by himself on the right side. Huge ult coming out from Nylon. What do they got for it? They got the Noon. They managed to kill them all anyway without the Noon, but they managed to secure the kill on Griffin.
There they go again with that ult usage. Red Lotus seems
Zeph
like they had the point
with a
now.
Huge 3K. King Derp able to clean up. Yeah, all you need is Pharah shooting in there. When they got no shield, it does a lot of damage.
Ladies and gentlemen, seems like we might finally have our neck and neck game.
Here we go. Griffin and Zan up on the top right. What are they going to try to do? Griffin going on the back line. Able to mess up. Seems. He's just going in here. And we got Zeph coming up. Pop shots on the left side here.
Fair battle going
Fair
on.
battle. Hammer goes down. Nothing gets hit. I think it got blocked by the bubble. Zeph goes for the far ult from behind. Zant pops his ult yet again. Derp's trying to take out Iski here. She's low. Able to get away. Zeph trying to battle the Pharah. And it looks like only Zant on the point now.
And Zeph takes out the Pharah, and then Red Lotus keeps the hold.
And then I think Zant's gonna get staggered here. Nice fire strike from Seams, able to snipe him out from the underneath. And it looks like Titan is crouch walking his way to victory over here. What are you doing, Titan? What are you doing? He's got ult. He might be trying to go for the big ult. Get distraction down mid and then ult from up top. He's spotted by Zeph though. Spotted by Zeph. Alright, let's see this pharmacy action.
Yeah, right now White Lotus does have their ults, but their best bet is to wait for
Goes
those.
down. Dusty goes down from Liger. This looks good on the side of the White Lotus. Titan gets an ult kill on Zeph. But it looks like Zant switched to pharmacy. I think that's something they desperately needed to contest on the pharmacy. Ult comes out from Nylon. Huge beat drop. Iski drops her ult as well. A lot of ults. Double support ult to counter Nylon's ult there. White Lotus able to get the point back.
White Lotus taking it back.
It's like I always say, it's better to use your ults and win it, at least the fight, and to not lose it and lose right there because they really needed that. Let's see, look at ult economy here. Red Lotus does have 3 ults, almost 4 with Zephyr. We got nothing up on the side of the White Lotus. Liger almost has his Zant, might have his for the next fight here, but they got the armor coming in. King Derp able to get the pick on Iski, that is huge. Trying to go for the res, gets 1 impact on it, but the shield from Griffin able to save it. Great shield placement from Griffin there. Seems able to pick off Shelby. This doesn't look good. 1 support down on the side of White Lotus. Huge hammer from Liger, able to pick off King Derp. Meanwhile, Nylon kills Titan though. Liger by himself off on the side here. And we got an ult pop from Zant. Able to keep trying to keep his team alive. Liger gets 2. Zeph goes for the ult.
Unfortunately, Zeph with a strong
Able to connect on
ult,
two.
but the contest is real here. It has been overtime
Zant
for
battle
quite a
Mercy,
while.
got 2 supports on the point. Zant goes down. It's just Shelby on point. She's trying to buy as much time as she can. She gets hooked, gets taken out. Iski tries to touch the point, unfortunately unable to do so. And that is game 2 in the books. Red Lotus able to show up and take what was thought to be a favored map because of Iski on that Pharah, but they were able to take it away.
Play of the game.
Folks, we are currently at 1-all, Red and White Lotus.
Indeed. I forgot to update the scene. But yes, it is 1-1 right now. And like I said, what was thought to be a good map for White Lotus, Zeph really showed up on that Pharah, able to contest.
Yeah, I gotta say that was one heck of a game changer.
And then the both hit scans on either side of the teams, Titan versus Derp, like they were killing it. They were getting picks on the Pharah. They were also getting picks on each other. Like it was a good battle. It was a good battle. It was, like I said, so far has not been a sweep one way or the other. It's been very highly contested games.
Yeah, it seems the Fair Mercy has been working for the Red Lotus, so the White Lotus is going to have to look for a change of pace at this round. A change of strategy, rather.
Yeah, it was a very good showing from Red Lotus right there. Took him head on, almost mirror matched him.
Okay. All right, we're gonna be choosing King's Row.
Kings Row.
Kings Row?
Good luck.
Okay, Kings Row it is. Kings Row, a very popular choice.
And it's the first non-control point that we've had so far. So we'll see how each team takes the assault escort hybrid. We'll see how they do and see how they tackle this. All right.
Yes, escorting a payload is a whole different demeanor entirely, a whole different trial.
All right. We got the G's from both teams. Let's get it started here, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 3, and we are doing first to 3. So
Entering King's Row.
this isn't it. If one team wins it here, we still got another game at least.
Yes, another strong fair map, but this is also a popular map for snipers, Widowmakers, especially Titan on Hanzo, so we're going to see how this goes.
All modes are on. Competitive mode. I don't know what Zeph was talking about. I set them all up. Let's see.
Red Lotus sticking with the Fire Mercy, but with Dusty back on Pharah, Zeph decides to relegate to support.
Ana, never uncredit Ana. I'm not saying you are, but I'm just saying to everyone in general. Ana is a very strong support in the current meta right now. She has a lot of utility with her sleep darts and anti-heals, and her ult is huge. Has huge combo capability. Although it's not.
I equate her to the support version of Zarya, in which if the person knows how to use them well, then they are a threat.
Yes, I agree with that.
A massive threat.
I agree. A good Ana can be very scary. And it looks like we got the Hanzo Dittos again, King Derp versus Titan. See how this goes. Iski choosing to play the Mei instead of the Pharah this time around. I mean, they are on defense, it makes sense. But we'll see if she's able to capitalize off on the Mei wall action.
5, 4,
Threats from the Avatar himself.
2.
We got Griffin on Zarya.
Attackers.
Zant on the Mercy.
Defend
See how this goes.
objective
We got Dusty in the air peeking shots. Seems able to take some damage for the Zarya bubble. Titan able to pick off the Mercy off the rip. Not looking good for Red Lotus.
Straight out of spawn, that is amazing.
Maywall is a little off center. I don't know about pushing in this far without your Mercy. We'll see how this goes. Able to get a nice fire strike. Dusty in the air, be able to get some shots off. Hopefully he doesn't get taken out by Titan.
Shots fired from all directions, explosions everywhere, but I've only seen one kill. This has been a really intense match so far.
Let's go to this. Let's go to Titan, see if he can be able to get the shots off on the Pharah that he needs to hit. Although he's choosing to battle the other Hanzo right now, able to get the pick. Nice headshot. Immediately chooses his target next to the Pharah. Pharah is able to get a shot on him, but he's able to get an arrow shot. Can he finish the job? Yes, he's able to finish the job. Unfortunately, the Ana heal was not quick enough. Great shots from Titan coming out right now.
Yeah, another chance, another really good map for him to show off his Hanzo superiority.
Indeed, indeed. All these picks left and right. It's going to be hard for the attacking team to regroup here. They really need to play far back and reassess and go in together if they're going to want to break this defense coming out from White Lotus. Ult coming out from Liger. Also from Cody.
Not connected.
2 picks, a 3 picks on the side of Red Lotus, but Titan goes huge with the 2K. Zant pops the ult, gets a res up on Shelby. Titan able to get a nice double kill right there.
Titan, amazing, able to take the point back for the White Lotus,
By King Dirt.
but Dusty still remains.
But
Taken out by Shelby at Fujit.
Huge picks coming out of the side of the Red Lotus, but unfortunately Titan is able to shoot those dragons, gets a double kill to swing it right back in the Red Lotus's favor, and then able to pick up 2 more kills after that. Titan really showing up this game. Here comes some ults on the side of Red Lotus. Huge block from Iski! The freaking mega wall placement to block the ult, massive, and then freezes the nano Ryan. Iski playing that perfectly. And then we got an ult from Shelby coming in to give some extra armor. They clean up the Hanzo, and now it's just clean up. It's just clean up. You know, kindergarten teachers telling you to clean up, singing the cleanup song here, ladies and gentlemen. And there goes down the Pharaoh. It's clean up, clean up.
Yeah, Red Lotus is gonna have to look into a change of strategy if they're gonna want to take this point.
Let's take a look at some ult economy. Almost all the ults except for Brigitte up on the White Lotus. Red Lotus looks like they only got 4 coming up here. Clean up, everybody, clean up. Alright, looks like we got a nice group coming out from the Red Lotus. We'll see if they can get this first point here. Here they come.
Both sides.
Liger playing kind of aggressive. Oh, from Griffin. Oh, Dragon. Titan comes from behind, able to get the double kill. Titan gets taken out by Cody, though. Zant going in for the res, possibly. Iski gets the pick on Cody. Liger gets a nice flame strike on Seams. Zeph kills Iski, but Zant kills Zeph. Gets the res off on Titan. And Dusty, the lone survivor on the side of the Red Lotus, gets taken out by Titan anyway. Oh, my goodness. And there goes the Grab Dragon. Titan playing very secretive along the left side, and it paid off big time.
Yes, definitely not soon enough to tell that Titan is probably the MVP of this match.
Here comes a big grab from Nylon, though. Countered from Liger, but a huge nade.
Counter grab Dragon. That is amazing.
Huge
Dusty
nade.
Laptop also adding his own set of kills, but
Iski gets a huge freeze. Unfortunately, unable to capitalize on all of it. There's a nice anti-nade plus Dragon plus Pharaoh out there. Seams gets nano boosted. Nice fire strike on Titan. Dusty gets a pick off on Zant.
After all,
Iski gets taken out by Dusty.
Oh, the Red Lotus looks like they will finally be taking this point, but they are trickling in slowly. The White Lotus.
Anti-naded goes down. Seams goes for the ult. Maybe unnecessary, but you know, you gotta use it just in case. And there we go, Red Lotus. Able to get it together for the last push on the first point. Well done, well done. Beautiful grab. Beautiful Dragon.
Just enough to save the game for the Red Lotus. They might do just yet.
Beautiful. Oh, if Iski was able to capitalize on her ult more, and like her and her team, that would have been great, because they had 3 people frozen inside of Iski's ult, but no one was alive to capitalize on that ult, unfortunately.
Yes, sadly they got the ult just a tad bit too late.
King Derp able to get the pick off on Titan. Titan gets res though. Let's see who's got ults. Titan. I'm gonna go to Titan here because he does have his grab. He does have his dragon. He might throw it on this thing to split him up on the right side. I can feel it. I can feel it. He's gonna ult. There it is. And there goes the ult. Able to catch one, maybe. One's very low. Unable to connect on any kills.
Unfortunately, it did not connect.
Let's take a look at Zeph. He's got the nano up again already. I don't even know who he gave it to. I think he was meant for the Ryan, but he gave it to the Zarya instead? I don't even know who he gave it to, but we got a lot of kills going on the side of the Red Lotus. Huge Grab Dragon again!
Another Grab Dragon! Another
huge Grab Dragon. 3 picks into another 3-man Grab Dragon combo. Red Lotus really showing up on the second point, able to steamroll past the majority of the way here. No ice wall on the choke. Well, she's on Farah now.
Just making sure he can stall for time.
Let's see if they try to contest this or if they're just going to leave it. Looks like they're just going to try to back up. No, they're contesting. They're contesting. They did not get the point. Huge grab from the side of Griffin. Are they going to be able to counter? Nope. Nope, they do not.
Huge grab, but unfortunately no ult to pair it with.
Seams countered with the Reinhammer there, and Derp going huge on the Hanzo, gets 4Ks himself. And Iski is forced to retreat here. Zeph gets the kill on Iski. Let's take a look at Mr. King Derp here. He's been showing up as Hanzo in this round here. Using that Storm Arrow to break the shield, good damage. Nylon taking some damage from the Winston. Shield looks like it's going down here. King Derp might be trying to look for a dragon here. Gets some nice storm arrow damage. Winston's taking some damage though. He doesn't go down. It's close. Iski gets a pick on Seams. Derp gets the pick on Griff though. Looks like they're probably gonna stay for another grab dragon if I had to guess, because Nylon is close to that grab.
Yeah, but other than that, they are packing up ults just to the brim.
Nice pick from Derp. Nylon gets the pick on Titan. Let's take a look.
Red Lotus holding back.
We got 5 ults on the side of the Red Lotus. We got 4 ults up on the side of White Lotus. See how this goes. We got a hammer coming out from Liger. Unfortunately, not able to connect.
Not connect.
We got an ult coming out from Zant, trying to keep everybody up and alive. We got 60 seconds left. We got a Nano up on Seams. He's swinging for the fences. Here comes the Dragon. Counter Dragon coming in. Dragon on side of King Derp, able to pick up 2. Titan only picks up 1 with that. And unfortunately, we got a lot of people going down on the side of the White Lotus.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the Red Lotus does seem to win that
swinging
battle.
for the fences. Seems going to the home run derby contest after this.
Zan's still alive,
They got
but
off
barely
the point.
breathing. Oh, and he
They
goes
got
down.
off the point. And White Lotus able to capture that point. Now it's going to be hard for them to take it. Shelby coming in with her ult. Red Lotus still able to kind of contest it, but the huge ult from Iski comes out and freezes 2. The 2 should go down here.
Huge ult from Iski.
And Ryan gets pushed off the map, and they're able to reclaim the point. They all turned around, and unfortunately, they weren't able to recapture the point from that point onward. Dusty goes down, and they have potentially one more push here.
10 seconds remaining. My will made real.
Just mere seconds away. Can they get to it in time? That is the question.
Zeph trying to get in with the Lucio, able to connect with King Derp.
And they contest.
Zeph
It is a
on
massive
point.
overtime match.
It's gonna go down quickly. Is anybody else gonna be able to get on here?
Unfortunately,
Cody's
the best
on point. Here
The
comes
best they can
Seams.
do is trick. Unfortunately,
Cody
all they
gets
can do is
frozen.
trickle in, and that is
Liger goes
never a good
Yep.
look. Unfortunately, it looks like the White Lotus might be taking
And
this.
the White Lotus able to complete the defend on the first round of King's Row.
Score 0-2.
Super close match on both sides. Red Lotus might have just made a massive comeback, but unfortunately, it was just not enough.
An amazing game so far. It was close all the way up to the wire. It was a strong showing from White Lotus on the first point, huge showing from Red Lotus on the second point, and then it was just a brawl for the last point there. These games are so close. And let's take a look at the lineups here. We got King Derp on the McCree instead of the Hanzo here. We got Dusty back on Pharah. No Mercy for him though. So it looks like they're gonna want to combo with the Dusty Nylon with the Rocket Barrage and Grav combo because they no longer have the Dragon. However, the White Lotus does have the Grav Dragon combo. Iski's freezes have been huge. Great support play coming out from both sides.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
We got Dusty and Seams with their 7 million DPI spinning around. At the end of the day, this is all about the fun. Iski is indeed playing Mei on attack. It's not a bad idea.
5,
If she can perform,
3, 2, 1.
then it could be worth it.
Attackers
But
incoming.
you gotta make sure that you're doing work. Pretty much anything is viable. Let's see, we got some skirmishes at the choke here. We got some Zarya bubbles going out, getting some charge. Fire strikes flying. Huge fire strike on the side of Liger here. We got Dusty just peeking in with that Pharah, shooting into the choke. Here comes a huge charge from Liger, able to connect off that Mei wall. And we got a freeze off on Seams on Nothing Goes By. It's Titan able to get a pick off on Dusty. Titan on the high ground, able to command the battlefield from up there. Going for another charge. Liger unable to connect on anything there, but Cody takes out Zant. Titan takes out Seams. Titan taking out King Derp. Almost had a kill there. Titan going huge. Just another kill on Cody. And Maywall unable to block off the last person, but they might be able to get the kill anyway. Charge from Liger, unable to connect. Zeph gets the kill on
Sorry, I have
this.
to deal with stuff.
Liger's low, but they're going to be able to get this point.
Stop the pain.
Titan able to get a pick off on Nylon there too. Farah would have worked if they didn't push through the goddamn point so fast. And King Derp able to pick up Griffin there. Titan able to get Zeph. And
Oh, looks like we might have to pause because it seems like Liger is disconnected once more.
Liger, again, disconnected. But that is okay. We know how to pause now.
Yes, very useful, that pause feature. Apologies, I had to deal with
worries.
stuff.
You do you, man. We're glad to have you back. Let's take a look at the ults here. I'm not sure what Liger was at his ult. Actually, I didn't see before when he left, but we got 3 ults up on the side of the White Lotus, and we got almost 3 ults up on the side of the Red Lotus here. Unfortunately, they're not close to the grab combo on the side of the White Lotus. Titan's got it all. He might just want to throw that and get another one for when Griff has his ult. But Seams and Dusty, and maybe even Derp, could potentially combo. On Red Lotus, I'd probably do the Rhine and Farah, and then do Electric Cowboy for the other ult combo.
Since you have Liger back.
See if I can get a G from both sides.
G from Red Lotus. G from White Lotus. Okay. Feel free to unpause. I believe it comes with a countdown. Yes, 3, 2, 1. And we continue, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's take a look at Titan here. Really commanding presence on the first push with that Hanzo. If he puts a dragon to the left right now, it's gonna split the entire team. And there it is. Huge dragon splitting the team, able to pick off one. King Derp left by himself because of the Maywall and the dragon. Nothing you can do about that.
Dusty's still alive up in the air, but taken out by Zant.
Nice. Good work coming out the side of the White Lotus, able to capitalize on their ults and their Maywall. Zant going in a little deep. Zant able to pick off Zeph, however. Titan goes down to the Cody damage orb. White Lotus pushing huge. Zant able to pick off Cody. Zant really far in the enemy lines. Gets taken out by King Derp. Really aggressive play coming out from White Lotus. Iski gets a pick off on Nylon.
Yeah, Liger is playing a really,
Maywall coming up to block the
aggressive
Creole.
Reinhardt.
Gets the charge off on Seams as well. King Derp's still holding the ult. He might have been able to connect. Who knows? White Lotus.
Yeah, I gotta shine a light on Iski's May walls. Not only do they block ults, they also provide something for Liger to charge the enemy into.
Correct. And right there, you see Iski pinging that her ult is ready. This could be huge.
We have Titan
Zan
versus
coming out
Dusty.
with the ult. They got grabbed and hammered by Seams there. Unfortunately, not able to connect on too much. Iski goes for the freeze to disrupt them. Liger with the ult in the back, able to knock off King Derp, but Titan snipes him out of the air anyway. Zeph goes down, or Zeph, sorry, excuse me, kills Iski.
That was insane. How does Titan do it? Someone mid-air, someone who's not to fall to their death anyway, he just headshots them
Dusty
as
picks
they're
off the
falling.
last two.
That is amazing.
Great hold coming from the Red Lotus. Unfortunately, they didn't get a lot of usage out of their ult or their grab and their hammer, but they were able to continue to clean up everybody else. And White Lotus coming back with the vengeance, grouped up in the middle.
Seems with an escape charge.
We got King Derp with the ult. Gets blocked by the wall again.
Of course, Iski blocks it.
Dusty's gonna find Titan up on that little barrier there, able to boop him away and stay safe. Dusty really liking that up spot.
Yeah, Dusty and Titan have been dueling this entire time.
Dusty able to provide some air support until Titan takes him out right there. Zant goes with the ult, trying to get them push in. This is their opportunity. They're one up, and they got the Zant ult going. Titan taking high ground. Griffin able to get a kill on King Derp. Seams goes with the ult from behind. Only connects on one.
Oh, Titan taking out. Oh, Titan and Zep take out each other. Zen and
Clang in the
Hanzo.
middle. Seams. Oh, walled off. It's taken out by Liger. Dusty up on top there. Able to provide some aerial support. Iski takes out Nylon. Dusty is the only one there. They go for the hammer and grab. Gets trans, but unfortunately the grab was enough to keep Zeph off the point, so he couldn't contest. Dusty tried to go for the ult there in the back. Did not work out. Gets taken out by Iski, and that is the game.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are 2-1. Game goes to White Lotus.
Huge. This is the play right
Jarring
here
pause
that
strats.
really cemented this first round.
Yeah, I have to wonder what they were doing because if they did want a chance to win, they did have to all take out Titan. Titan was definitely the MVP of this match.
Yes, for sure. That play in particular right there, they had 3 picks on the side of the Red Lotus. Titan able to get 2 with the dragon, and then able to get 2 picks afterwards, or 2 kills afterwards, and really able to get that hold.
Folks, this next game may potentially be the last if the White Lotus takes it. But if Red Lotus does grab it, then we are reaching our final match. Super ultra final match. Teams are making some switches around. Seems is leaving, unfortunately.
So that means Vixel's gonna get in there, I think.
They're getting subbed in by Princess Azula herself, Vixel playing. Really strong support, really strong Mercy, and really strong Mei user as well, as we've seen in the exhibition matches last week.
Let's see. Oh, and they go with Junkertown as potentially the last map here. I hope it's not. I want to see a game 5, but we'll see. At Junkertown, purely escort map.
Here's to hoping maybe Vixel might be the puzzle piece that Red Lotus is missing.
What I'm interested in is because Seams was playing Ryan. I wonder how they're gonna switch to accommodate, Vixel being mainly, a support or a Mei player.
Oh yeah, someone's gonna have to step up and take the tank role.
As Rocky points out in the chat, Junkertown is a very good pirate ship map. We'll see if any teams decide to use that strategy.
I hope not, but never mind. Apologies if you hear me coughing.
I need the G from both sides. We're ready. Alright, and let's get into game number 4. As of right now, it is 2-1 on the side of the White Lotus.
Welcome to Jack.
Also, hopefully Liger's internet will hold up again.
Let's see what we got on the side of Red Lotus. I am very curious to see how the roles switch up here.
King Derp on Torb.
Iski choosing that Mei again. Strong showing from that Mei. Titan obviously on that Hanzo. Liger on that Ryan. Griffin choosing Diva here. And Shelby on the Zenyatta for the extra damage. Can never go wrong with the Zen. King Derp using the counter pick the other Hanzo. See how that works out for him. See if they can contest each other.
If there is anyone that can stand up to Titan's Hanzo, it is King Derp.
I'd agree with that. All right, and let's see. We got the Orisa Hog on the side of Red Lotus, and that is a very strong combo because you can, pull people up with the Orisa right click and then hook them. We'll see if they're able to execute that plan. Liger going to say hi to his fellow competitors.
Very, very, very sportsmanlike of Liger. Gotta love the avatar sometimes.
So it looks like we got some Mei action. Mei is definitely not a bad pick, but since this map, at least in the beginning, is not very, laney, I'm curious to see how this is going to work. It's very open, especially once you get past, like, the first little choke there. Titan going for that sneaky play up on the top left here. Meanwhile, his entire team's in the back. That orb may have just given away where he is. Zeph able to pick off Titan. Derp able to take out Liger. Griffin's by himself out here. He could go down. They don't see Griffin though. Why aren't they focusing Griffin? There goes Griffin. He's running away. Unable to do anything. Gets taken out of the mech. And not looking good for the side of the White Lotus. Able to get 2 picks right off the rip. Nylon getting
It's a good map for Zed to show off his Widow skills.
Indeed. Very open, like I said in the first point here.
very open. Sometimes
It's
you
a-
just never find the widow. You can never find where the shots are coming from.
Nylon with the nice hook. The Titan is able to take out Nylon. Iski sends his body flying. Zan gets the res off on Shelby. Zeph takes out Titan yet again as the Widow. Ult coming out from King Derp, unable to really connect on anybody. Iski going in for the freezes. Zeph takes out Zan as a Widow. Griffin able to take out Zeph though. And Iski goes for the wall off. Liger able to get Vixel with the Fire Strike. Dusty almost got trapped. Liger going for a huge pin, but Nylon able to hook him out of the pin. And they're able to kill Liger. Griffin able to finish off King Derp. Iski unable to get anybody out.
Very, very lucrative hook from Nylon. Yes, indeed.
Huge hook coming out from Nylon this game. Huge snipes coming out from Zeph. Shelby unfortunately has to pop ult there. Iski, huge freeze coming off the side of Iski.
We might have to pause.
I didn't see Liger leave, my bad. The freaking
Unfortunately, and as I said, I was hoping Liger's internet would hold up, but unfortunately, it could not.
yellow background and the orange ground blended in. My bad. But huge ult coming out from Iski, able to block off Dusty and Nylon. Able to probably get both kills here. Another split. But Zeph is just getting a lot of picks on his Widow right now. It's been absolutely amazing. Got some great support play coming out too. Coding actually has her ult already.
Seems like I stopped playing Overwatch. I think he might be going for the
That might not
restart.
be a bad idea. Yeah, Liger's gonna restart Battle.net.
Might be a fair choice. Sometimes that will work better.
So let's see. Nylon almost has his ult. Cody has her ult. Vixel is getting close. Derp can charge his ult fast. Titan's only at 67, but like I said, Hanzo's ult charges fast. Sant almost has his. Griffin almost has his. The thing is, with Orisa playing against a D.Va, once Orisa's shield goes down, it's free reign for D.Va's ult to come in. They gotta make sure they don't get caught off guard by it. Another thing they could do is put a ice wall underneath Griffin's ult and prop it up.
Not to mention, in a sniper battle between Hanzo and a Widowmaker, sometimes Widowmaker is just going to win that. She has a longer reach, more hit scan elements, and sometimes Titan's just gonna have to focus more on moving around, mobility, just making sure he stays out of Zephyr's
Line of sight.
I'm blanking out. Line of sight, yes. Well, I mean, not that. Crosshairs.
Mm-hmm.
Got some trash talk going on.
Liger on his way back.
Oh, back on Discord, back in the game room, and hopefully soon back on Overwatch.
This May has been working out in this little choke here. I think Red Lotus is gonna either have to go far right or far left to completely like negate the May wall there. But like I said, after they get into this open area, after they push this pit a little bit, this May isn't gonna do too much. I don't think, if they're able to, especially with two snipers. As long as the tanks and supports don't get cut out by the wall, it should be easy peasy.
Iski, another good map to show off Iski's May skills. But of course, we also need to shine a light on Vixel's Mercy skills. She has been a great support for Red Lotus.
Mm-hmm. All the supports have been doing pretty well. But unfortunately, like, the way double snipers works is you don't you just go from 100 to 0. You can't really do too much as a side of a healer. Like,
Yeah, that is what I am concerned about for Dusty as Orisa. Sometimes there is just nobody to shield if all of your people are going to be hiding away in different spots, hiding in the background, just trying to sneak attack, trying to take out different people from different sides and different angles. Liger apologizing on Discord for the inconvenience. I'm just shoutcasting everything, even like what's happening
might
on
as well.
Discord.
Why not?
I mean, yeah, but still. Oh well.
I really want to try and see if White Lotus is gonna run Pirate Ship on their attacking side. I wonder if anyone's gonna stoop to that level.
If anything, it might be just to tilt the Red Lotus.
Maybe.
Liger back on Overwatch. Soon he's going to join back into the game.
Hopefully.
Oh, hello, Rocky. Welcome to the spectating bench.
There's Liger. He's try inviting him again. Might have been too early. Might be in the menu still, or loading into the menu still.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta give it to Liger for working with the rest of us. We are on NA, yes? Yes, and he is working on Apex, the Oceania server, so hopefully, I believe that's Oceania. I actually
so.
forgot.
Liger's back in the game.
Oh, hello, person. Welcome to the spectating bench. And Liger's back in game! Here we go. The game can continue. In 3, 2,
Here we are
1.
back into the action right away in the middle of a team fight. Zeph gets a snipe off on Zant. Able to take out their main healer right there. Liger harassing King Derp. King Derp goes down to Liger off on the side there. Zeph peeking around the right side here. Maybe we're gonna get the Zen. Zeph falls off the map. Diva bomb.
Oh no, that is an unfortunate turn of events for the Red Lotus, and it seems like the White Lotus might be holding this just for now. Off in that brutal chase, Iski taking out Nylon.
Bomb connects on one, but they're able to clean up the rest.
Oh, it seems that might have been a
I
deliberate
think
choice
he's
as
just-
Zeph is switching
I
onto
think
Farrah
it was
Mercy.
just like trying to play it off. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt though, Zeph.
Oh, he's playing it off. Okay,
I'll give you the
okay.
benefit of the doubt, Zeph, but.
I'm trying to throw him a bone. Come on.
Alright, Titan goes and brings off that dragon. Both dragons go out, I believe. King Derp able to get a pick off on Shelby. Nylon popping his ult, able to get Liger. Zan gets the res off on Shelby. Both Mercy's ulting right now. Let's see how this goes. Derp gets Zant. Iski gets Nylon. Res off on Zeph. Derp able to kill Shelby.
This has just been mono on mono, eye for eye, but Zeph does take it for Red Lotus, and Iski's still on the point, but
Griffin,
taken
the
out
other
by...
one left on the White Lotus. Here comes Liger coming in, going to go for the
Griffin,
charge.
run
He's gonna charge on top of here.
Griffin,
100%.
run, Griffin,
100%.
run, Griffin. You can
Oh,
run.
he didn't do it.
You can make it, Griffin. You can make it. Oh no! And he goes for the ult, but unfortunately, everybody is protected.
Liger able to take out Dusty. Uh-oh. White Lotus can be able to contest this here? I thought this was all Red Lotus, but Griffin and Liger able to contest it long enough for his team to come back.
Just in time for everyone to rush back onto the
Shelby
payload.
using that train to keep Griffin alive. Zeph takes out Mech though. Derp takes out Griffin. Iski takes out Zeph with the May. Zant reses Griffin. Oh, Derp gets frozen.
Iski taking out King
Huge ult
Derp.
coming from Iski right here. Double ults, and this looks like it's gonna be a clean sweep on the side.
Very lucrative
White
ult. Cody is
Lotus.
the only one that is able to escape it, and she is taking out their Mercy, but oh, Zant escapes. Unfortunately not, Zant does not escape. Cody takes out their Mercy, and she does get away with that. Oh, but Titan
Zeph
does take
sneaking
her
around
out.
the left side out there. He's gonna try to get on point, try to get the contest. He's able to get the contest. They didn't even see him. Is it gonna be enough for them to get back on point? He heals for the ult. Griffin able to defense matrix.
Zeph
and
with the
he-
solo ult, but unfortunately it does not do
Nylon
much.
trying to get to the
Red
point.
Lotus is hopping back onto the point.
Ooh.
Oh, but unfortunately that is the furthest the Red Lotus is going to go, so we will just have to take this to the White Lotus.
Unfortunately, the Red Lotus unable to push past the first point there. It was very close. So Liger and Griffin hold there. Really saved them there.
Yeah, I gotta say, sometimes I wonder if Zeph staying on Widow might have been the better choice, but this is, again, a really great map for Farrah Mercy, per se. So hopefully, oh, Vixel giving off Mercy to Cody for May.
Apparently they like the May play. It was definitely proving useful in that choke there. They could not get past that choke. Like
Yeah, really lucrative
yeah,
from
like I
Iski.
was saying, I think the thing they needed to do is either go right or left. I think, or well, from my perspective right now, I think going on the right would make more sense because the left is just another choke. Probably just go all around right side, just push out from this side. Maybe if Zeph was playing Widow still, you can get some nice open field of view for it.
Switch off switch off double snipe very needed. Actually, that did go back to what I was talking about. There was nothing for the Orisa to shield behind if both snipers were going to be taking vantage points the entire time.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Sorry again, apologies if my push to talk catches my coughs.
Sorry, Jimbo.
Yeah, if there's ever a period where I'm not talking that much, it's mainly because I'm having a coughing fit.
All good. So it looks like White Lotus is not deciding to go the way of the pirate ship. Both sides giving that respect to the other team. Here we go.
In the end, it's a matter of pride. Do you want to give up your dignity for a pirate ship? Nylon on the side flanking, but is unable to take out Zant as Griffin fends him off.
He's just harassing, trying to get some shots off on Shelby there, unable to connect to anything. Griffin pushing him with Shelby.
Fortunately, they are gonna have to take care of that if they want to comfortably push the payload. Dusty comfortably perched on top with his shield.
Now I'm gonna go down here. 2 picks on the side of the White Lotus. King Derp able to pick off Shelby though. And here comes the May wall. King Derp able to take out Iski. Cody going for the res, but Zant stops the res! Vixel able to freeze Liger, harassing Liger in the back line. Liger able to take out Vixel though, and White Lotus able to get this push, and I think that is going to be the game. Zeph trying to make it back on point, but I think it's too little too late. He gets taken out by Griffin. Nylon trying to make it onto point, but unfortunately that is
unfortunately.
how it's gonna go.
A steamroll by the White Lotus, and they are at last 3-5, which makes White Lotus the winners of the Overwatch portion.
Here is Iski as the May. Huge plays coming out of this choke right here. She doesn't even get the kill for this. She gets taken by Titan, but huge freeze here. And then a shatter to boot. Beautiful. And there we go, White Lotus with the winners.
You honor me.
And once again, thank you for those of you who are just joining us. Welcome to the Republic City Red Lotus Games. We just finished the Overwatch portion with a massive lead from White Lotus. So now, after this, we will be switching to League of Legends.